Old fucking key.
I was just saying, Pugs is going to be filming this episode of the podcast outro and experimenting putting it on YouTube as a full clip. So just best behaviour, all right?
Fuck that.
Fan of the Hodaki Big Show podcast? Make sure you check out more from Jace, Mike and Keezy on their Instagram at Hodaki Big Show, or tune in to them 4 to 7 every weekday on Radio Hodaki. Thanks, mate.
Thanks, mate.
How you going, fellas?
Pretty well, fellas.
Weirdly weary.
It was exhausting this morning.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it exhausting?
Well, I was fucking exhausted holding on the bag.
I was saying to Pugson, I think actually I found getting out there more exhausting than doing the actual thing.
That trip was is a long trip.
It
It's
is.
a long drive. I was going to drive out, and then I thought that's actually time I could spend on my computer there.
Yeah.
So Pugs was my little driver. Wallace in my little office there.
I can't do that, I get sick straight away.
I can see you being a car sick sort of a dude.
Yeah, I can
I'm
totally
not,
see
guys,
little Keezy being a
Puking all
real
over the
spewer
joint.
in the back seat.
little Keezy was a bit of a car sick kid. But I can't look at my phone or read a book or go on my laptop while it's moving.
Well, neither you shouldn't be anyway. You're driving, Keezy.
No, if I was like Mike, Jace,
Yeah.
like Mike.
Got him good.
in the
Incidentally,
passenger
I'll be
seat.
having a little chat about your driving on the show today.
It's funny because I was going to bring up your driving, actually.
Absolutely appalling. I was shocked. Shocked, Keezy.
I'll save it because... I'll save it for the show because there was a few moments I cracked up at Jason's driving as well.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
So, yeah, it was quite
Good stuff.
It's one of those things that I like. I used to, you'd have to drive out to set sometimes. It would be in really bizarre locations, usually at like 5:30 in the morning or something like that, where it's pitch black. And
Scary,
that
eh?
anxiety-inducing thing of, I don't know where the fuck I am, and I'm not convinced I'm going in the right direction, despite Google Maps.
And you had maps running and you were looking at it?
Yes.
It's because the location we were heading to had like a big entrance sort of area where Roger was, and then about a million different turns you had to make after that point as well. And I was told to go to the four-wheel drive place, and then I was told to go to the paintball place. So it was a bit of a massive kerfuffle.
Was it? Because the last email I got gave me the name of a place. Was it from, must have been from Pugsy there.
Pakistan.
And it just said the paintball place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I had a message saying go to the off-road place.
After that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and I went to the off-road place, got to the off-road place, which was off-road and gravel, and there was no one there, and it was just this big one. And I was like, I'm not driving down this gravelly road not knowing where I'm going.
And the funniest part was that Jace had, there was like no signal either. So you rang me and all I heard was...
No, well, the weird thing...
Be murdered.
I don't know why. When you've got your car on the phone and your car rings and it comes up on the screen and stuff, I can hear other people talking, but other people can't hear
So
me.
you don't have a microphone plugged in?
Did you remember to talk, though?
Yeah, I did. The first time it happened was my wife called me on the phone and I answered it in
On
the
the
car.
phone.
And
When you answered it, were you like, hello, my wife?
Or not?
and she went, "Hi, darling, how are you?" And I started.
What'd you say?
And I said, "Good, thanks, darling. How are you?" And there was silence. And she, "Are you there? Are
Was
you
she
there?
okay?
Are you there?" And
She
I
was
said,
deaf.
"Yeah, yeah, I'm here, babe. Can't you hear me?" And she said, "Can you hear me? Can you hear me?" And I said, "Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?" And she said, "I don't know if you can hear me. All I can hear is just really screamy kind of noises. Everything okay?"
Yeah, so I can fix that for you. Well, I can't fix it, but I can tell you what's wrong.
What?
Is this your the stereo that came with the car?
Yes.
And you've connected via Bluetooth to it?
Yes.
It's the same as mine. It doesn't have a microphone.
Right. So what do I do about that, Keys?
You need to get a microphone put in. So what you're hearing, what other people are hearing, is just random electrical feedback from your stereo.
Right, okay. Yeah, good.
Because our car has that as well, which is stupid. And a microphone's like $10.
But that's not what it'll cost you.
No, to install it'll be like $1,000.
I am going to get one of those sticky-on things that you can put your phone in.
Oh yeah, a little phone holder on the window, so you can see
Yeah.
your maps and you'll never get lost. You should also get a knob on the wheel.
Yeah, you should.
I actually love the knob on the wheel.
I
It's
like
great.
a knob and a wheel too,
Who
actually. Good weekend, fellas.
Yeah.
Mogi went shopping, clothes shopping.
He had a cool Game of Thrones shirt on with a little wolf on it.
Yeah, it's got a wolf.
It's got a wolf on it. Yeah.
Wow.
You're one of the few people. I looked at it and I was like, I didn't recognise it at all. And then it's here Game of Thrones. I was like, well, it's got a cool wolf on it. But I don't think most people will recognise it.
Everyone will recognise it.
Well, either way,
Everyone's
I like
gonna,
it.
like, it's fine because Game of Thrones was a good series. It shat the bed at the end, but like,
You are just so hung up on that ending.
Yeah,
absolutely,
you totally are, man.
it's
I
my
didn't-
favourite show of all time, and it sucked.
Same.
I was fucking heartbroken.
I would have to say it is my favourite show of all
Yeah.
time too. I've watched the series twice.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
I've watched up until those 2 shitter seasons. I've watched them all. I reckon like 5 times.
It became for me a comfort zone.
Same here.
So if I was emotionally bereft, which I often am, Mogi,
Sure.
I'd just go and watch Game of Thrones.
But you've only watched it twice.
But the entire series.
Yeah.
That's quite a lot.
70 hours.
Yeah.
You should watch Seinfeld.
Nah.
Yeah. I
Or
must be on
country
my
calendar.
10th watch through of that.
Even Seinfeld, even when it was at its heyday, I was like, whatever.
Yeah, but that's because you're a contrarian. And you like to purposely go against the grain and like
Yeah.
sort of build a personality around that. But yeah, Mogi's direwolf shirt is cool though.
And I like the way you guys are dressed like Ches and Dale from the
We are,
cheese
actually.
ads. You've
Yes.
turned up. You both got checkered shirts on.
Yeah, because I was like,
You've got a green one, Keezy, and Jace,
Yeah.
you've got a red one. It's pretty cute.
Yeah.
do you have
pretty
a blue
cute.
one?
I've got a blue one, but they didn't take the tag off it.
Oh, you've stolen
security-
this
The
tag.
security tag, yeah. So
Yes.
that'll sit in my wardrobe for the rest of probably my life, I guess.
Yeah.
I took another box of shit to the Sally's. We'll talk about that on the show today. But yeah, it's quite good. Getting all that shit out of the house, man. I love it.
Oh, yeah. I tell you what, on that front, my wife's been very good of late.
Oh yeah,
She's
the
been-
house full.
She's decluttering.
Is she?
She's deducing a lot of stuff.
Oh.
So we can sell that piece of shit house of ours.
Yeah.
So you're adamant you're out of there?
That's a good way to sell it, Jace, is
We're-
by going on the radio and talking to people about how much it sucks.
Yeah.
Are you going to fix the fireplace or pull it out then sell the house?
No, the fireplace is gone, mate. We've got a dude coming on Friday to give us a quote.
It just gone? That's it?
Yeah, she's gone, Burger.
And then are you putting a heat pump in?
Yes, but also that'll give us a bit of space in the corner too, which will give
Yeah.
us a bit more length on our lounge there, Mogi.
Nice.
So we don't know what we're going to do with that.
You could put
yet.
a video game machine in there.
Yeah, that's a
Oh,
good idea.
Spaces.
We were thinking maybe
It's
putting the
You could bring your sex swing
Oh.
out of the bedroom and put that in the corner and you can watch
Yeah.
TV.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keezy. The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Imagine watching Game of Thrones while you got the sex swing thrashing away there. Have you thought about that?
Yeah, but it's in the corner, so I don't know if I just keep banging into the wall.
Oh, you need it in the middle of the room, eh?
Yeah, you need it so you can get a really good
Yeah.
loop on.
And what's the position in the sex swing? Are you like on your back sort of, or are you like almost on your front? Is it one of those
You can go
sex swings?
both.
Yeah, whatever you
That's the
want
beauty
to
of the
go,
sex
Mo.
swing.
Keezy.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Just
I
takes
wouldn't
gravity out of it.
I
Handy.
usually legs spread on my back, full rager. Picture that,
Sorry, I
fellas.
just had a bit of sick came up into, into the back of my throat there.
I want you to picture that.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I know I am. With your chode there. And
with
what,
your tiny little pecker.
because am I
My little droopy.
incorrect in thinking that usually the female would go in the swing?
Yes.
Usually.
Yes.
As
Yeah.
a rule.
Okay.
But it depends if there's none available.
But I've been having some issues with my hips, so it's just gives me
Oh.
that extra support.
So it's like a mobility thing for you.
Oh, it is. It's like an anti-gravity sort
Thank
of.
you, Mogi. Yes, it's an anti-gravity thing, and I don't have. It's not putting strain on my joints.
And it makes you don't get so puffed because as you get older, Keezy, and during the act of making love, or rooting as we call it, you can sort of be pretty tuckered out pretty quick.
Absolutely, Mogi.
And so
Especially if you're going like hammer and tongs.
you finish up and then you roll over and you would
full romper stomper.
you finish up and then you roll over and you're just genuinely like
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I'm sort of, I'm near death these days.
I tell you what, actually, there's that, of course, the aerobic nature of it, but also you're in an excited frame of
yeah, right.
mind. So the combination of the excitement and the physical actuality, she's a heart attack waiting to happen, man.
Can I also say that it's a particular type of fitness, as most fitnesses are, so that you can be fit in terms of gym work, but then you jump on a bike and you're useless. Similarly, a cyclist can go for a run and be gassed after a K, or a runner could jump in a pool and have nothing after a couple of lengths. Everything's very specific.
Well, you can be piss fit.
So if you're not getting your Ks in, if you're not getting your hours in that particular thing, then when you go to do it, you get rooted in more ways than one, Keezy.
Right.
Just on that, I remember because I would always run on the treadmill, and I got up to like 25 minutes running on the treadmill at a reasonable, not sprinting, just a steady douche, and 25 minutes. And then one day I went, I'll tell you what I'll do. I won't go to the gym. I'll just go for a normal run, around the street.
On the concrete footpath?
On the concrete. I was fucked after about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Couldn't believe. I was like, "What the hell? Why?" It's because, of course, it's very springy on the thing, but I was rooted.
I think the other part of it as well is that when you're running on a treadmill, you've got no idea really of speed because you're not going past anything.
Yeah, maybe.
So then you go outside and you think, "Oh, surely I was going faster than that," and then so you speed up to a pace that you've seen people running in your life, and then that's when you realise you've been going fucking slow.
And you've been power walking on the treadmill.
Maybe.
You've been power walking on the treadmill, yeah.
Do you reckon there is something in shagging as fitness? Because it's the type of thing where you don't care about how tired you are because you're shagging. And is there like something in that you could use as like a way to lose weight or something?
Is.
You know what I mean?
What is it? Making love burns as many calories as something, right? I'll give that a Google.
And it's something that you're enjoying the whole time.
You guys jerk each other off. I'm just going to Google it.
But it's like, and we will. But it's something you're enjoying the whole time. It's like playing a game of basketball or something.
Well, not necessarily the whole time. Sometimes it'll be a bit tedious.
For you?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Well, personally, you're enjoying it the whole time, and then afterwards you're knackered, and you're like, man, that was fun. But I'm knackered now, and that's when you realise you've done all this exercise. It's like playing a game of basketball or a game of touch rugby for me or something. It's fun the whole time, and then afterwards you're knackered.
It burns about as many calories as a light 30-minute walk.
Okay. Well, hang on. Whose is that, though?
Well, interestingly, though, for me, after sex, because often people do the... and the release, of course, and then you have a little snooze.
Yeah.
For me, it invigorates me
Right.
quite genuinely, and then I go right, and I get up.
You've
and
told
I'm
me
good
this
to go.
every week for 3 years.
So
See, I don't remember him telling me this.
Really?
Really?
You blocked it out.
Must have.
Okay,
does that
spooning.
not do it for you guys?
What?
You don't get rejuvenated, or
I'm
are you
sort of-
sleepy?
I certainly don't get the sleepy thing,
I don't.
but
get
I'm
that.
not ready to go anywhere or do anything.
I'm pretty much the same.
I like lying down or standing up. Hey, there's 5 positions here.
Okay.
Spooning. Spooning sex might not feel like much of a workout, Keezy.
Does it say Keezy?
But it calculates that a woman burns 103 calories while a man burns 113. What a lot of bullshit. How is it possible that a man would only burn 10 more calories?
Does it?
I'm not going to get into the ins and outs of this, Keezy.
No, but does it
Pardon
mention
my French?
Does it mention any time there?
No, there's no time at the moment, but I imagine it's calculated to the average amount of time it takes to...
So I've just Googled a McDonald's Big Mac is 257 calories. Oh, that's per 100
To burn
grams.
more calories, Chia Diallo, I don't know where this is coming from, old mate here suggests speeding up the tempo with the hips to add more muscle endurance and extra cardio burn. That's good advice. So give it death is what they're saying. Go hammer and tongs.
Right.
A woman could burn 153 calories in that case and a man 173. So that's good eating.
Right, is that the
That's
same
good
position?
eating. That's in the spoon. Now, what other 6 positions have we got here, Keezy?
I mean, we could be doing this forever, Mogi.
Oh, that would be good.
That's what she said. But 563 calories in a Big Mac.
Now cowgirl.
Okay,
You ready for
cowgirl?
cowgirl? A partner lying flat on their back burn. Okay.
Surely burns nothing.
Estimates a round of cowgirl will burn 122 calories. If you want to ramp up the difficulty, could get it up to 172.
Wow, that's like a quarter of a Big Mac.
Yeah. And that's how we should be measuring it, as in Big Macs. And then at the end of it, you get that amount of Big Mac. You know what I mean? Legs up. You know the legs up position, Jace?
Yes.
116 calories.
Is that male legs up or female?
Well, the thrusting partner burns 127.
Right.
Are you normally the thruster, or does it vary? You take turns
I'm usually legs up.
getting thrusted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you heard of doggy style?
AKA my romper stomper comment.
Yeah, 151 for that, or 211.
For the bloke.
Yeah, well, look.
What?
Bets.
In missionary, the person on top
Right. Okay.
will burn 143 calories. The partner on the bottom, 44. It's sort of dead root territory, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for listening, everyone. Don't forget to listen to the Hodaki Big Show 4 till 7 weekdays on Radio Hodaki.
Good-o.
Oh, hang on.
Thanks, mate.
Also follow our Instagram page at Hodaki Big Show. Jason?
Douche.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, thank you.